Move on to the Atlantic. And we're starting with the Boston Celtics.
Huh.
That's always, you love that one.
Well, it's like, so remember a couple years ago when they came out with the one that was supposed to look like a championship banner, but it just looked like a creative team?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is like a better, like a more upscale version of that. I feel like there's effort here to kind of at least put an outline. I like that they put the gold in there on the City Connects. That's a nice touch. But again, what's the city aspect of it here other than it being the Celtics?
Right.
And I feel like that's kind of, the Celtics are one of those chalky franchises in the NBA where it's just like, we can just get away with being the C's. So here's a championship banner jersey and just fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
I like them, but I know I've never been to Boston. I don't know Boston wicked well, but I feel like there's something else you could at least slap up there to make it feel a little more Boston than just, hey, look at a Celtics jersey.
I think we're, again, as simple as Boston's regular get-ups are, I think that's another problem we're running into. Like, the Celts have god tier.
They're great. They're great. They're Rushmore level in the NBA, arguably. They're classic look. So it's like, I do like the gold though. I just, man, you have that culture in that city that Boston does. There's enough up there that you can just try a little bit every year, I feel like.
And I mean, the Red Sox did the marathon gimmick at this point.
It feels like 10 years ago.
But like, at least, we didn't get it then, but at least that was like
something the city.
You look back at it now and it's like, they actually kind of hit the theme out of the park. We didn't like it, but they hit the theme out of the park.
That's something to do with the city itself.
This is just, hey, the C's have always been a really good basketball team.
So here you go. Here's another one. Give us your money. I mean, there's got to be a way to incorporate even like the big green monster at Fenway Park. Something.
Yeah.
There's a lot there. Put a beer on there for fuck's sake.
Look, man, you're never going to get me to like talk bad about green.
Right.
And again, like you mentioned, bringing the gold in is cool. I would have even been cool if they just were like, we're gonna steer into the Red Sox. We're gonna put red here.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, that's the city.
Exactly.
So, I don't know, man. Like
it something other than just here's a different version of what we've already done.
Maybe, it feels like we're being highly critical of something that we both have admitted that we like.
Yeah.
But it's just like the C's have such a high bar.
Right. They did this to themselves. It wasn't us.
Yeah.
It wasn't us.
Well, let's move on to the Brooklyn Nets. The colors and pattern are inspired by KAWS.
I'll admit I have no idea who the hell KAWS is. Here's my thing. I want to hate this. I want so badly to hate this, but I kind of love it.
Don't you though?
That Nets font is awesome. What I like about this is this feels New York to me.
Yeah, man.
This feels, I've never been to Brooklyn. I'm not whatever, but this gives me a New York vibe to it. I like this shit.
Well, again, like, and I mean, maybe they're scoring extra points because their normal get-ups are literally just black and white, kind of boring.
Cheeks.
But every year, their city edition is, I mean, I think 2 years ago, they kind of steered somewhere near here.
Yeah.
But I think this is better execution of that.
Definitely, dude. The only thing that I would like to see is like that. I don't know their exact number font, but that font here looks, if not exactly what they use on the regular gimmicks, similar to. Why not go all in and make the numbers kind of like the Nets font is here too? Do the whole thing and just tie it all together. That would be my only complaint. But so far of everyone in the Southeast, including now, the C's and the Nets where we're at, this is my favorite of the bunch. I like these, dude.
Dig it. And the Knicks.
Okay. See, Boston.
Yeah.
I like these. I do. But the city's so nice they named it twice. So Okay.
Let me ask you,
Like,
when you first saw this, and I'm pointing with the pointer, you guys can't see this, the New York is
yeah.
written twice. Did you have to do a double take thinking they were trying to do some 3D stuff?
Immediately where my eyes went, dude. Yes. I was like, is that like a new outline we're trying here? What is that? 3D was awesome in like 1982. Not that I'm against it, but what the hell is this on like a fabric? Again, I like it. I do. It's hard pressed to make me hate orange. Anything with orange. It's my favorite color. And I don't like the Knicks, but I love their colors. It's Mets colors. I like that. I like this a lot as a jersey. At least there's something. City So Nice. And isn't that Sinatra? Or I don't remember who it is, but I kind of understand it, even if it feels lazy.
I think my biggest problem here is you kind of alluded to it. They're off to like a huge head start with their color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to not like a Knicks uniform.
Right.
I mean, they've had some mess ups
Weird
late
shit.
90s and, is this bad? No. Is this one where it's like, man, I wish this was the regulars? No. It feels like, hey, let's do a throwback.
Yeah.
And then just write New York on it twice.
Yeah. Anybody got any ideas? Hey, it's New York, New York. Let's just put it up there twice. Cool. And if you're gonna,
they did.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it twice, can you at least not make my eyes hurt?
I would. You know what? As oftentimes as I complain about like Golden State doing like the full round thing, give me New York on the top, give me round up New York on the bottom.
That would be sweet, dude.
I'd be into that.
That would be awesome, and it would fit. That would have a kind of New York vibe to it. This could have been done a lot better and executed better than it is.
I think ultimately that's the problem here, is that it could have been executed better, and I think that's why it bothers me so much. Very middle of the pack.
Definitely.
Here's your Sixers.
Yeah.
We talked about this one. I'll take point here, and so you can have a little bit more say here.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, when I first saw it, because when we saw last year's and they did City of Brotherly Love, we were both like, ugh.
The hell.
But the fact that they decided to throw out Brotherly in cursive and put it in that font instead, makes this infinitely better.
I love it. It's not the Spectrum, it's not the Schuylkills, but I love this. It's definitely infinitely better than last year. I love the font, the kind of the sign font. That's definitely different. And maybe it's just I'm biased toward team color gimmicks, but I like it better already that it's on a blue as opposed to a cream. And I like a cream better than a white, but it's easier to pop here, especially with that kind of sign font that you have. I like this. It's never going to be the Spectrums. It's never going to be the Boathouse Rose, but this is very solid.
This feels like actually thought out.
Right.
Whereas last year it felt like they were like, well, we're the City of Brotherly Love. Let's just put it in cursive.
Let's throw it up there and make it look kind of graffiti-ish, and then we'll be done with it. Yeah, this actually has effort put into it. I like that the Brotherly's bigger. These are good, man. These are good.
These might be the best executed that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite, but they, as far as execution, connection to the city, these might be the best of the ones we've seen so far.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They feel very Philly. They feel Sixers. This fits. It does.
All right. So we make the trek up north to Toronto. They're trying to make gold happen.
And they're forcing it at this point. And it's like, I mean, if you're the Raptors, you already have a color scheme that's kind of unique on your own. There's nothing city here. It's just you're obsessing over the use of gold, and it's very weird and hard to understand. So this might be my least favorite we've seen so far, just because it's just like, all right, we get it, man. Like enough with this shit.
Well, and where's the actual design? Like how is this different from what, I mean, to be fair, I've not seen what the Raptors are wearing this year, but I have to assume it's pretty similar to this, just
Same
not
thing.
gold.
Right. Only like red and white letters. And that, I mean, Toronto is, by all accounts, isn't it like the New York of Canada? So there's got to be a lot that you can pull from there to make this feel more like a city edition. Every year it just feels like, let's just make it gold.
Right.
You have plenty of things and landmarks that you could pull from. Put it in a damn leaf. Put it in a leaf, you know, give an homage to the Maple Leafs. Or if anything, at least make like a throwback version of like the Vince Carter, like Marcus Camby's in gold. If you're going to do anything, then just do that instead of here's gold on another thing that we wear already. I hate this.
So it says North is incorporated in all language represented in Toronto. Cool, but I don't see that here. Like, you're telling me that that's a thing, but I don't see that at all.
You know what gets me about these teams is like they put out these press releases on these, and it's like the more you have to explain it, I feel like the more cheeks it is. Like, I should be able to look at this and understand, like, we're not idiots here.
Right.
You know, and we've watched sports for years. Like, we're in our 30s and 40s. You should be able to look at it and go, I see what they're going for there. Like, if you have to put out like a press release to explain why this is the jersey that you're doing, maybe try to go back to the drawing board.
Maybe try a little harder.
Seriously.
Please. Just try it all.
This is so bad. It's not even that the jersey itself is unacceptable. It's just that stop with the city editions and we have to do gold.
Mm-hmm. Especially, you've only won one championship. So
right. For real. You're hardly like the Celtics or the Lakers. You're not even the fucking Knicks.
Yeah. All right. So that brings us to the end of the Atlantic. How do you rank them?
Possibly bias. Sixers 1. Let's go ahead and put Toronto dead last. So we had the Knicks, the C's. Who else is in this division? I feel like I should know.
All right. So the Knicks, the Nets.
The Nets. That's right. Okay. Sixers. You know what? Give me Nets 1, Sixers 2. And then I'll go Knicks, Celtics, Raptors.
Yeah.
Is how I'll go. And I don't know how I forgot about the Nets. I said they were my favorite, and they are so far. Nets, Sixers, Knicks, then C's, and just put Toronto at 30 for me already. Yeah, I can't imagine anything else is going to piss me off more than that.
I agree with you. I just don't, you know, again, we're seeing some lazy stuff here.
It's
kind of a bummer. All right. Let's take that down.